Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brad, and today I'm playing some more Satisfactory. Now, I've been doing a lot of expansions, and I realized something a while ago. That as great as these are, Conveyor Belt Mark V, sometimes they just don't cut it. So, what if they don't? Well, I've actually been doing quite a bit of work, and I figured out a way that you can use them to essentially break the limits. I'm traveling out here. I've utilized this method a couple times. As you can see, I've got it right there, and I've got the same method right over here. Now, I have called this an overflow. I don't even know what what I would officially call this. It's bizarre. So, what the heck is this? This is how I'm using the capacities of this miner Mark III at maximum, and that miner Mark III at maximum. Now, each one of these produces 600 coal per minute, which means that they combined produce 1,200 coal per minute. But, hang on a second. The Conveyor Belt Mark V only transports 780. That means that if I use this, I can use all of that capacity. Together, those go way over the maximum capacity of one Conveyor Belt Mark V. However, by using the combined capacity of two Conveyor Belt Mark Vs, I can easily keep up with the demand. Now, that is incredibly useful. This little circuit is actually really easy. I'll show you guys how it's built real quick. I'm just going to build out a little bit. So, you need any conveyor belt. Any conveyor belt at all, but the higher the conveyor belt, the better. You need the conveyor merger. You need the output going one way. You need a second conveyor belt merger too. These two inputs are the ones that you're going to be putting all of your resources in. Realistically, you could put them in either of these. Now, you need either the smart splitter or the programmable splitter. The programmable splitter is particularly useful because you can program any number of things in here. You can have none specified, you could have all of them specified, but you could have that for every individual thing. Like, let's say you want aluminum scrap and copper sheets to go through the left. You want computers to go through the right, and then you want I don't know. Modular frames. Perfect. You can put any number of them in any one of these. And for ones that you don't actually have anything input, they won't actually have any output either. Whoa, that's strange. Ah, that's why. Cool. Now, you don't need the programmable splitter. I personally like the smart splitter. It's A, far cheaper, and B, it suits your needs. Now, you set them up a bit like this. You have the two mergers. Oh, why aren't you two lined up? Perfect. You got your two mergers over here with their outputs going this way. So you connect up these two mergers over here. Now, these mergers will send any input from these two over into this smart splitter. Now, your center or your right can be anything. However, your left, you want to put as an overflow. On the same note, your right side is your overflow. Now, the overflow is special. What this does is that any part or output or amount the other outputs that cannot handle gets sent over there. So, let's use this coal, for example. This is going over to my coal plants over there. But as you can see, it's not moving very fast, which means that anything that this can't handle is being sent back over this way. Now, that's pretty cool, because I am then immediately sending the coal back over here into this side, where it can be used, where the combined capacity of both of these is being used. That's simple enough. You just hook the right to the left and the left to the right. And that's it. That is seriously it. Now, this is beyond useful for things beyond just doing this. But why can't I just stick these on the same conveyor belt, like merge them together, and then just be done with it? Well, I'll actually take this apart and I'll show you. I'll put a smart splitter up there. I'll put my conveyor merger up here. I'll go ahead and I'll disassemble that, take apart that, and I'll stick that up there, and I'll stick that up there, with that there, and I'll just stick some mergers on here so that way I don't have to worry about it. Let's put that up there, and put that, whoa, where'd it go? Oh, I stuck it over there. Weird. And then we'll put that over there. Alright, that's pretty cool. So now I have this entire thing going off. But, oh no! There's now gaps in my production lines. Well, that's not great. That's where this thing comes in handy. You can have the full capacity of this thing going one way, and the full capacity of this thing going a different way. However, if this has any overflow, it can help out this side, and if this side has any overflow, it can help out this side. Now, I'm going to hook this thing back up because, seriously, it's so much better to just hook it up properly. It makes things 1,000 times easier on your conveyor belts and on your systems. I'll go ahead and hook that up over there. That up there. And stick all of this coal back in here, because seriously, I don't need coal. Oh my goodness, look how much I'm actually using. There we go. So that's how this little overflow reduction line is made. That's just what I'm calling it for now. I really don't have a good name for this. I've been thinking about this for a while, because I've been planning on doing this for a while. Now, this has another function. It can be used to help make your assembly lines far easier. So let's go ahead and I'll head back up to my base. It's not that far. You'll notice I have two coal conveyor belts going up here. It's because I actually couldn't keep up with the coal production. I'm consuming so much coal over here, I had to get a second conveyor belt just to keep up with the stupid thing. Because I expanded my steel production line drastically. Now, as you can see, I've got these 6 over here, and I've got these 3 over here. These together are producing 112.5 steel ingots per minute. Now, I'm just gonna pull out my calculator here and do some quick math. 112.5 times 9 is 1,012.5 steel ingots per minute. And oh wait, this thing can't do that. So I have another one of those over here. I wanted to use the combined capacity of all of these to power all of these production lines. However, I kept on running out of steel ingots and all of these. Now that's not an issue now. They're up and running well enough. Let's go ahead and stick those back in the production line. But I couldn't actually keep up with demand. One of these lines, as you can see, that is just blazing. It is not stopping at all. And even this thing, there's gaps in it because occasionally it'll line up and I'm consuming so much steel. I can't keep up with the demand. However, because of this little circuit right here, any overflow from this helps alleviate the pressure over here, and any overflow from this helps alleviate the pressure over here. Now, together, that's consuming 75 for every one of these 4 pipes, and this is consuming 150, so 150 times 4 is 600, plus 75, was it? 75 times 4. That's consuming 900 ingots per minute. And again, I can only transport 780 with Mark V conveyor belts. Now this could change in the future. They might add a faster conveyor belt, making this a moot point. But then that begs the question, what do I do if that's not fast enough? Well, here's your answer. This little overflow circuit can help alleviate the pressure on all of your machines, all of your production lines. Now, unfortunately, I figured this out much too late, as my factories are packed way too tightly together to actually make benefit of this, especially with something like screws, which are just, oh, they're actually just backed up at this point. But it's a lot of screws. Oh look, these things are functioning properly now. Cool. Nice, nice, nice. I could... You know what? I might do that. I'm using a lot of steel beams here. I'm not going to do that in this video, because this is going to be some sort of guide. I'm really not sure why this works, or how this really works, but if it works, it works. There you go. There's some sort of guide on how to relieve pressure from your assembly lines. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. If you have, use this. Like, seriously, use this in your production lines. It's incredibly useful. Regardless, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!